So in today's session, we are going to discuss about catalog items, guys. Okay. So catalog items are used to request a product or service. Catalog items are used to request a product or service. Okay. Understand, right? In the organization. Okay. Well, here, guys. Well, if you want a laptop from your organization, you will request it. First of all, you joined in the organization and you want a laptop. You have to request that laptop. Once you request it, manager will provide the approval and then you will be getting the laptop. When you are using that laptop, if the laptop suddenly stopped working, if the laptop suddenly stopped working, we call that as incident, right? Clear, right? So catalog items are used to request a product or service in the organizations. Okay. Now let me just go to the Amazon here. Okay. If I scroll down, so these all are actually Amazon catalog items. These all are Amazon catalog items. Okay. So when I click on this catalog item, okay, we'll open it properly. Okay, these all are actually catalog items. Under each catalog item, you can see categories. Menu means categories. Okay. Computers. In the computers, you have different type of computers. These are actually categories. So if I click on printers, it will show catalog items here. So these are actually items. So guys, catalog, category, catalog item. Okay. So if you go back here, okay. So these are actually catalogs, guys. These are actually catalogs. Okay. So girls fashion, boys fashion, health and household, home and kitchen, industrial, scientific, language, movies and television. Okay, pet supplies, software. So these all are actually catalogs, guys. Catalogs. Men fashion is a catalog. It is not men fashion, it is boys fashion. Boys fashion is different, men's fashion is different. Who is boy, who is man? Hmm? Let me give you one example. A guy who will cry for gadgets, okay, who tries to fall in love, are boys. A guy who loves money, who loves power, who loves gym, who loves himself is called man. Okay. So boy is different, man is different. Boy will love others, man will love himself. Okay. Okay. So these are actually catalogs, guys. Under each catalog, again, you will be able to see these are actually categories. Clothing, shoes, watches, accessories. These are categories under catalogs. Okay. So these are actually catalog items, guys. Every one that you are seeing here are actually a catalog item. This one is actually one item. This one is actually another item. All these are actually catalog items. So this is $16, right? Hmm? $51. You want me to do shopping here? Okay. So now you understand what are catalogs. Okay. If men fashion is a catalog, men fashion is a catalog, accessories, watches, clothing are coming under categories. And under each category, you can see catalog items. Okay. Clear, right? Okay. Now in ServiceNow, I am going to create a new catalog item. Okay. Well, here you go to maintain items. Maintain items. Okay. So to go to the catalog items, you have to go to maintain items under service catalog. Under service catalog, you have to go to maintain items. I am going to create a catalog item. Okay. Laptop request for employees. Okay. Catalog. So catalog means I told you, right? If men fashion is a catalog, here I am actually seeing service catalog, technical catalog. I am selecting service catalog here. Okay. Under service catalog, I am actually adding it under services. Okay. Under service catalog, under services category. Okay. So I am writing the short description. I am writing the description. Okay. I have just created one catalog item, guys. Under service catalog, under services category. Okay. Guys, like you have Amazon portal, we have service portal. So dev double two. In the end of the base URL, you have to use SP. SP stands for service portal. Opening the service portal, it is taking too much time to load. Guys, in my ServiceNow instance, there are so many incidents, guys. There are so many incidents. Okay. So that is why it is taking some time to load. Okay. So you have to go to request something here. Click on request something. Click on request something. If you click on request something, you will see service catalog. Yes, it is taking so much time. Okay. Mm, I don't think I can explain better. I can explain this in my um, uh, service portal. So what we can do is we can just click on try it here. We can just click on try it here. When I open this portal, it is taking too much time. I have to reopen the personal developer instance again. Okay. I'm again going to the maintain items. This is the catalog item that we created. This catalog item we created under service catalog services. I'm duplicating this one. Click on try it here. If you see under service catalog, under office category, under office services category, laptop request for employees catalog item. Got it, right? Under service catalog. Okay. Under service catalog, you can see so many categories. So these are actually categories. Under services category, laptop request for employees. This is the catalog item that we created. You understand, right? It is like Amazon only. Okay. So how many laptops you want? So quantity, number of laptops you want. Okay. If you want only one laptop, you can select one laptop. So it will be delivered in 2 days. You can click on order now, add to cart, shopping cart. In your cart, how many items are there? It is like a Amazon products only. In the Amazon, we call them as products. We call them here as catalog items. Okay. So here in the process engine, we'll have to attach the flow designer. Either flow designer or workflow, anyone you can attach it. Okay. So you can ignore about this execution flow, guys. Before workflow, before flow designer, people were used to use execution plan. This is now deprecated. This is no longer in use. Either we use workflow or flow designer. Okay, either we use workflow or flow designer. Once catalog form design is completed, we'll be discussing about how to create a workflow for catalog item, how to create a flow designer for a catalog item. We'll be discussing it. Okay. Picture. If you want to add a picture for your catalog item, so icon I have added. Picture also I am adding. Okay. So if you want to keep any price for this particular item, you can keep a price. Okay. So $20 I'm keeping here. $15 daily. I am not really sure what exactly it is and all. Okay. So these are actually portal settings. If you want to hide the add to cart option, so here you have add to cart option, right? If you want to hide the add to cart option in the portal, you can hide. If you want to hide the quantity, this quantity option, you can just click on hide quantity. If you want to hide this delivery time, then you can click on hide delivery time. Hide save as draft. So you will be able to see save as draft in the service portal. That button is not visible here, but I am not able to open this item in the service portal. If there will be a save as draft option, I want to hide that option. I can use hide save as draft. there will be an attachment icon. If you want to hide that attachment icon, you can use hide attachment icon. Okay. So here you are able to see order now, right? In place of order now, you want to show it as request. You can select a request method instead of order. You can keep request. So instead of request, you can keep submit as well. You getting my point, guys? These are actually portal settings, guys. These are actually portal settings. So the unfortunately when I open the portal, okay, it is taking too much time to load. So that is why I'm actually showing here. Under services catalog, under services category, we are able to show this item, whatever the catalog item that we created, that item we are actually showing under services category, under service catalogs. So we are actually deciding price to this particular item. We have added the picture to this particular catalog item. We have actually set the portal settings. We are hiding add to cart. We are hiding quantity. We are hiding delivery time. We are hiding save as draft. We are hiding attachment. Okay, we are making it as submit. So these things will work only in the service portal, guys. These are actually called portal settings. This is not a service portal. Whatever we are seeing, this is not a service portal. Okay. I didn't understand, Raj. Okay. Maybe not in today's session. Okay, not in today's session. I'll take any one of your personal developer instance. I'll create a catalog item on your personal developer instance. Okay. So here, let me just save this one. I'm going to the catalog, service catalog, under services category, under services category. You can see image that we added here. Okay. So once I open this one, you can see logo here. Picture for the catalog item we have added. Okay. So we have hidden this price, we have hidden quantities. So here you can see total $20. 15 $15 daily. Subtotal $20. Now when I selected the quantity as 4, now the price is changed. When I selected the quantity here, now the price is changed to $140. Okay. So delivery time 2 days. Order now. So these options you can hide it in the service portal using these portal settings. Using these portal settings, I am going to hide it in the service portal. Okay. So guys, in the catalog item, once you created the catalog item, if you scroll down, these are very important. Variables, variable sets, catalog UI policies, catalog client scripts, available for, not available for, categories, catalogs, catalog data lookup definitions, related articles, related catalog items, and assigned topics. Guys, variables are nothing but fields. In the table, we call it as fields. But in the catalog items, we call it as variables. Okay. So if you go to the finance case table, in the table we create fields. But in the service catalog, service catalog, we create variables, guys. We create variables. I am trying to create one variable here. I am trying to create one variable here. Okay. So you can see like you have field types, these are variable types. Like you have field types, these are actually variable types. Okay. Clear, right? So like you have string type of field, reference type of field, choice type of field, true or false type of field, date type of field, date time type of field, list type of field. We have different type of fields, right? Similarly, you have different type of variables here. So I am selecting a reference variable, reference type of variable. Order I am giving here as 100. Okay. So here you can see these are actually called variable properties. Like you have dictionary properties, mandatory, read-only, default value, display value, calculated value, dependent value, reference qualifier, right? So you have variable properties. So mandatory, read-only, hidden. Hidden means, guys, the variable will be there on the form. It will not be visible to employees. Hidden means variable will be there on the form, but it won't be visible to employees. Okay. So availability, we don't use this one. Permission, who can see this? Who can see this variable? Okay. Who can see this variable? So if you have admin permission, only can see you can see this variable. If you have admin permission, you can see only this variable. If you don't have permission, you won't be able to see this. Okay. You can see here read permission. Who can see the variable? If the user doesn't have the role mentioned, variable won't be shown to the user. Create roles. User who can create values to the variable. If user doesn't have the role mentioned, variable read only after submission. Okay. The variable will be read only after submission. So if you have admin role, so that it will be editable for you. If you don't have admin role, it will be read only. If you have admin role, then it will be editable for you. If you don't have admin role, it will be in the read only mode. So if you have admin role, then it will be visible, or else variable itself it won't be visible. Write role. So write role means there will be a variable editor, guys. Okay, user who can edit the variables. If user doesn't have the role mentioned, variable will be read only in the variable editor. So I'll show you what is variable editor and all. So likewise, you can actually restrict the variables. Likewise, you can restrict the variables, guys. Okay, clear, right? I'll tell you what is this auto populate option and all. So guys, normally we use glide ajax to populate the field values, right? To get the values from server to client, we use glide ajax, right? So here, without using glide ajax, you can use auto populate feature here to populate the values from server to client. Okay, clear, right? So instead of using glide ajax, we can use auto populate option, and we can actually populate the field values whenever you select the caller value, caller email, caller location, caller department, you are populating it, right? But we are populating it right by writing on change client script. We are populating those details, right? Here you don't have to write on change client script. You don't have to use glide ajax. Just use auto populate option. Default value. Whenever the form is opened, if you want to populate the field values by default, you can use default value. Type specifications. So here you can select a reference table as user table. You can write reference qualifiers. You can write variable attributes here. We have simple reference qualifier, dynamic reference qualifier, advanced reference qualifier. So I want to show only active users. I'm actually applying the reference qualifier here. So like you have dictionary properties, we have variable properties, guys. Okay. So here in the reference field, ref underscore AC underscore columns is equal to email comma email colon location colon department. Okay. So if you want to read more about variable attributes, you can just click on variable attributes here. You can just go to variable attributes here. Okay. Ref underscore AC underscore column. I have used this attribute. Ref underscore AC underscore columns is equal to username, email, sys created on. So that attribute I have used ref underscore AC underscore columns is equal to email, comma, location, comma, department. Okay. So here annotation. So if you want to show help text means guys, we will be using show field message, hide field message, right? So that field message is actually a help text. Okay. Okay. So this is actually variable label, variable name. This variable label is for employee's purpose, name is for developer's purpose. So requested for I am giving it. Requested for is a label. Requested underscore small requested for is a name. This is for developer's purpose. I am actually making it as read only. I am setting the default value here. So gs dot get user ID. We use JavaScript colon. We will go to the catalog item. Let me refresh this one. So I am able to see a variable called requested for. So guys, requested for is a label. Requested underscore for is a name, variable name. So here we are able to populate the current logged in user name. Okay. So the help text is not appearing. You have to click on this show help text here. Always expanded. Now you can see this is called help text, guys. Please select the person whom you are requesting for. This is a variable label. Question means label. Name means variable name. Variable name. This is help text. So we have populated the default value. Current logged in user as default value. And if you click on this one, I am able to see 709 users because it is actually restricting inactive users. It is restricting inactive users. And as I have admin role, I am able to see this variable. As I have admin role, I am able to see this variable. Okay. So here you can see this is label, this is name. And help text, this is the help text. So it is referencing user table. Okay. The condition is only active users. And here, if you see, when in the suggestions, these are actually suggestions. In the suggestion, name, email, location, department, we are able to see. That is because we have added attributes here. Email location department. We have added attributes here. And we are actually populating the default value. So auto populate option, we will be using it slowly, guys. Permission. We can actually restrict the variable permission here. Okay. So these are actually the variable properties, guys. These are the variable properties. So in the table we call it as field. In the catalog item we call it as variable. We have actually different type of variables: reference type of variable, list type of variable, attachment type of variable, checkbox type of variable, custom with label. Okay. Date time, duration, email, HTML, IP address, label, list collector, lookup multiple choice. Okay, lookup select box. Okay, requested for rich text label, select box, single line text, UI page, URL. Okay, these are actually the variable types. We have different type of field types, right? Likewise, we have variable types. We have selected a reference type of variable type here. Order means you all know. Order with less number will be appearing on the top. Order with the highest number will be appearing in the end. Okay. So guys, we have discussed about what is service catalog, what is category, what is catalog item. We have discussed. Okay. And in the catalog item, we have discussed about the pictures. Okay. Okay. And pricing and the portal settings we have discussed. If you want to hide those options, if you want to hide these options in the service portal, you can uh, check these checkboxes. Then we have created one variable and we have discussed about variables. Like you have field properties, dictionary properties, we have variable properties. We have different type of variables. Okay. So catalog form design and all we'll be seeing in Monday session, guys. Okay. This is a catalog item under catalogs. So as I told you in the beginning, in the men fashion catalog, in the clothing section, if you add any item, that is called catalog item. Hmm? Clear, right? Everyone.